I wanted to bring you a video today. Um, an idea that I thought of last night. It was very interesting. Came to my head, and I was like, it's weird. But I was watching this person on YouTube named the Vigilant Christian, and I don't like the fact that he says that everything that we play, like GTA, Call of Duty, Mortal Kombat, Battlefield, is satanic. But I do agree with this guy on some points. Like, I do agree with him when it comes to the Illuminati. I do agree with him when it comes to um, the um, people behind the scenes, services to the government, the Congress, everybody trying to control the American people. I do agree with him with that, and they use anything they can use to control the people, like the American people. They use propaganda. They use posters. They use commercials. They do anything like tell you, Donald, you can't trust anything Donald Trump says, which is bullshit because I clearly know that you're trying to get me brainwashed, and you're trying to get me to where I won't believe anything. I will believe anything you say now. No, I will not. Now, do I agree that games like GTA and Call of Duty are making people into, like, making people into brainwashed, robotic, crazy ass people, okay, who go and buy guns and go shoot up schools, go out and shoot people? No, I do not agree with that. Now, another point I agree with him about is that young kids like 8, 9, 10-year-old, 11-year-old, 12-year-old kids should not be playing GTA. Now, that's not a opinion, that's a fact. They say when you're younger that they say when you're younger that you're very highly influenced. You're highly very influenced by what you do. And GTA 5 can really affect the human mind. GTA 5 can really affect the human mind when you're young. It can do some things to you that can make you not be able to tell the difference between reality and fantasy or fictionality. Okay, like there's some things Michael Trevor and uh, Franklin do that people actually do in real life that can make them believe it's real. Like they go rob banks, and there are some things you can do in GTA that people do in real life too. Now I'm not saying it's right, but people do it. Like you can go rob banks, you can go do heists, you can go um you know do all these missions. You can go and there's some missions where you're hired to go assassinate people. Now I'm not saying that's right, that's wrong, that's not right in any sense, but again, it's a video game, but it's not right, but you know I do not agree that it's 100% right in any way. But and you can like beat up people and steal their money. Now that's something that you can choose to do. that you can choose to do. You don't have to do that. Basically, GTA 5 is kind of like your choice of how you play the game. Like the Rockstar represents the characters in different ways. I like Rockstar represents their characters in different ways. Like, you know, they represent Trevor as being a hillbilly drinking. Oh, fucking God. Alright, I'm sorry, YouTube. As I was getting back to my point, they represent Trevor as a hillbilly drinking, women chasing sex whore, kind of, in a sense. And represent Trevor as being crazy and mentally ill, okay? That's kind of how his character is. Now, Franklin is represented as being, um, a person who trying to tell the difference between right and wrong, if Franklin should, be in a gang or if he shouldn't be in a gang, if he should do all this crap or he should not, okay? And um it depicts him as, living with his grandmother, at home, and he doesn't ever do anything, you know. And he's just like, he doesn't really have a high intelligence for his character, and he's very, you know, confused about his life, and he barely has a job to make any money for his family. Okay, and that's his name. Now Franklin is no, sorry, not Franklin. Now Michael is a um damn it. Michael is a um person. He's a criminal who worked for years with these different groups, and he goes and he robs banks and he does this. And Michael's rich because he got all this money from stealing and doing all these things, and that's the reason why. And then another thing, and they represent Michael as being this rich person who, doesn't care about anything except money and, well, actually, that's not true. He does care, but not that much. His house is, he has a big ass house. He lives in a nice neighborhood. And, they depict him as being this rich person who, doesn't really kind of care about his family. I'd say he kind of does, but, and his son is kind of like a no life who does really anything who doesn't really do anything, and he doesn't have a job, all he does is sit at home, and you clearly that's kind of how they reflect um Michael's son. Now they reflect his daughter as being a they reflect Michael's daughter as being you know a whore, um kind of like a hooker who goes around and tries to get sex from other guys. The defector is being, I don't like the way they represent her, but the world is, you know, they do some wrong things sometimes. But yeah, they represent Michael's daughter as being, a person who all she wants is sex from other people. She goes around and does all that. She has to do anything she can to get, you know, sexual relationships from other guys. Okay, you know, it's stupid. Okay, it's wrong, and I mean, you know, I don't know why, but and then I agree with. I mean, I agree 100% that that's what they were trying to represent. Um, Michael, and then getting back to Michael. Michael is a person who wanted to get out of being a thief. You know, I don't know if he thought it was wrong or something, but he made it represent that Michael was getting too old for doing what he did. Like maybe I think Michael was probably like in his 40s, 50s. There's in GTA 5, and you know um he really didn't care about his family. I'd say I think he cares more about his superiors that he used to be around than his family. He didn't really care about his wife. I guess he kind of did care about his wife because he got pissed off when in one of the scenes when she was cheating on him with the one of the yoga instructors. Okay, now that was interesting. Um, and he pulled down. He thought he pulled down his house, but clearly it was somebody else's. And they take Michael as being uh, crazy. His family, because Michael tries to protect his family and do everything he can to keep them safe, you know, from things. No, that's kind of Michael's character in a nutshell. But and then Michael's character, and then Michael tries to retire, but here comes Franklin along, deciding on what he wants to do with his life. He doesn't know what he wants to do with his life. If he should be in a gang, or if he should be a criminal, or if he should follow his friend, his buddy, uh, if he should follow his buddy, I forgot his name. If he should follow him in what he does. Then he comes to Michael, and so Michael starts telling him about what he should do with his life. You should be um, doing good things in your life. You should be perfecting your life. You shouldn't do what I do. Then I messed up and I made a bad mistake. Clearly, he's like, that's what he's like. And then, um, after Michael makes a big mistake pulling down Martin Madrazo's house, Martin Madrazo is technically considered the devil, or I don't know, but they depict it like that. Considered the devil or somebody evil in this instance, a bad guy. Okay, and Michael doesn't want to have to come out of retirement, but clearly, he just owes a guy $50 million, man, for pulling down his house. That house that cost probably at least $1 billion. I mean, I would not be surprised. Um, Michael has to get back into what he used to do, and so he has to do a heist and get all this money. So clearly, that's Michael's character in a nutshell. But GTA does do a lot of GTA 5 does do a lot of things in life that people can do that get put in jail, like um, rob banks, shoot people, do heists, you know, strip clubs and uh, hookers and all that. That's not that. That's in it. No way, in shape, or form do I think that's good for little kids. No. And there's a lot of 8, 9-year-old, 10, 11-year-old, 12-year-old kids playing GTA 5, which is not good for just because, like I said, when you're young and you're around that age, you're highly influenced by everything you see, and it can really change you when you get older. And clearly, that has not really happened to me, because I can think for myself, and I use logic, and I Don't let the world control me in any way. Um, because I've definitely changed over the years and become more alert to things. But uh, do I agree that GTA 5 is controlled by the Illuminati? No, no, I do not. But I do agree there are some things in there that can make you believe that we're being controlled by a higher source in America than what people believe. GTA 5 does reflect that a lot. And do I agree 100% that the Illuminati is controlling this game, GTA 5? No, I do not. And but I do agree with Vigilant that we are being controlled by a higher source here in America, and that it's not good. But um, GTA 5 is not good for kids, but they clearly, since their parents clearly are like, they just don't care anymore. They give up. They just don't. They're like, let me get my kid a game because clearly, let me get a kid a game. So they'll shut up and stop and leave me alone and let me get back to my iPhone, iPad, computer technology bullshit. Okay, no, that's not good. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't let um 12-year-old kids play GTA. That's not good. That GTA is does some bad things that influence younger kids. Okay, it could definitely have an effect on their life one day. And I'm not saying that you're the parent, you're the authority figure, and you control what your kids do and don't do. But uh, I don't recommend you should let uh, young kids play GTA. And Call of Duty is not being controlled by the Illuminati. I don't agree with that with Vigilant. And Call of Duty is just a game to play for fun with other people. It's not a source of mind control. I don't know where that came from. It might be, but I don't see a reason. I don't see how it could be mind controlling. I believe it's just fun. I mean, and first off, Call of Duty is not real. If you shoot somebody in Call of Duty, they don't die in real life. If I played Call of Duty campaigns, they don't happen in real life. And all this satanic Illuminati bullshit, okay? It's not is this guy going a little bit too far, okay? No, I do not believe that these games are being controlled by the Illuminati. Neither do I believe they're satanic in any way. I believe they're just trying to, entertainment and a source of entertainment for people, to just, people that get off of work, people that, have the weekend off, that don't have to go do um life stuff, can get on and play, Call of Duty, or play something that's fun and entertaining that can be a source of a hobby. But no, do I never agree that this is an Illuminati or satanic? No, I do not. This is really just a source of fun to play. And do I believe that the government is highly influencing us when it comes to war and all this stuff? Do I believe Call of Duty is a sign of making us want to become soldiers in the future and go fight in war? No, I do not. I think it's a form of entertainment, again, that that people just want to play and enjoy. Do I believe that the government's trying to highly influence us on war? Yes, I do. I believe that the government's trying to highly influence us on war because we're fighting wars that don't make any sense, and people are dying, and we're fighting other countries and all this stuff. But do I highly believe that um, Call of Duty is meant to make us soldiers? No, I do not. And I believe Vigilant's wrong there, but I believe that there's a higher source of government trying to tell us, trying to make us fight in these wars that don't make any sense, and we're And um, Anyways, YouTube, I'm back. What I wanted to say was, Vigilant has some good points. He has some good points on our society, some good points on uh, our about America, and some good points on the people that are behind everything now, that make all our products and control the majority of America. But no, do I agree with everything Vigilant says? No, I do not. But I do agree with everything. I do agree with some points on there that what he says is. But I do not agree that Call of Duty is trying to build us up to become real life soldiers. No, I believe it's just a game to be fun and enjoyable and hobby and supposed to be. And do I believe the GTA and Call of Duty are being run by satanic Illuminati? No, I do not. I believe that's crap. Okay. But anyway, YouTube, Vigilant has some good points. Listen to him. He is a good YouTuber. He's trying to help people, and I do agree with some of the things he says, but not everything. And do I think Vigilant is crazy? No, I do not. I believe Vigilant is using logic and he's using thinking to help people. And do I think that the Elder Scrolls and everything else is satanic and Illuminati? No, I do not. I believe video games are a form of hobby, a form of entertainment, hobbies, and things to enjoy, and things to play with your friends, and just to relax, and for people to not have to think about a job, or when they get off of work, a job, or to relax and everything. But he has some good points, and I would listen to Vigilant. And I agree with some of his points, and he's a good YouTuber. And but do I agree with everything? No. But YouTube, I hope you enjoy this video. And just don't believe everything you hear on the internet or YouTube or what you hear in the news media, or I don't know. Anyway, don't believe everything you hear, and use your head and think, use logical thinking, and use the brain you were given, and you know, figure out something for yourself, if it's right or wrong, or if it's not good, or if it's or if you think it's evil or satanic. I mean, just you use your head. Anyway, YouTube, I hope you enjoy this video, and drop me a like and subscribe. I gotta go do some shit. Peace.